Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here with Lee Boutin. Lee has been doing some really cool stuff with video. Congratulations.
Very cool stuff with video.
Very cool stuff with video. And the neat thing about it, Lee, is that you started just kind of doing it by yourself, which is really, really neat. So talk to me a little bit about why you didn't do video and then you started doing video and kind of why you chose the route that you did.
Well, as realtors in our...
Oh, we have a mic problem. There we go. You're red here. Let's take one brief second and we'll be right back with Lee and we'll get his mic all charged up here. Just give us 1 second. Okay, quite the meeting so far. This is, defense of Kelly Kimber really quick. We've had connectivity issues, which is not her fault. The mic one we missed, but tell us a little bit.
We're going to keep going. Yeah, so go back a little bit. Start where you were.
Yeah.
So video.
What I was going to say is in this day and age in real estate, and a lot of clients are questioning, what our value is and what we do. I heard actually a realtor comment on our CIR Facebook page last week saying, we hire out for measurements, we hire out for photos. What do we actually do to show value? And the reason I think video is just kind of an added bonus that we could give to our clients. And the reason why I chose to start doing it, I looked at the cost that the other companies were doing and tried to see if it was feasible enough, the investment that I put into all the videos, if I could make it good enough that the clients would like it, and then they would actually see some value that I'm actually providing, the service that I'm providing, and not just spending money to have other people come in and do it. That's valuable as well, but then they actually see that I'm connected with their listing and with the, with the whole process itself.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that we want to do here is, because you mentioned in your comments, could you do it to a level that makes it look professional?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about some of the tools and some of the things you do to do that, but
yeah.
We want to show one of Lee's videos to show exactly what it looks like so you guys can get a feel for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. As you can see, if that was my house, I'd be very, very happy with that. So well done, well
Thanks.
done. Okay, so what exactly do you shoot videos for?
It's just extra value for the clients. It obviously marketing purposes to give the potential buyers a little bit more of a feel in the house. The photos do a good job. But I think getting in the house is half the battle, and if they can get in the house without getting in the house, if that makes sense, and get a sense of the layout and everything like that. I think that's half of it.
And do you do it for all of your listings?
All of the listings that I've had in the last, I'd say 6 months, I've done videos for sure.
Cool. Do you just do videos for property tours? I know that some realtors right now, you know, if there's an open house, they'll kind of video themselves and post it. Have you gone that route yet, or
I haven't gotten to that point yet, just strictly because it was quite the adventure. It's been about a year that I've started, that I bought the camera, bought the equipment, and kind of, the first video I did was my house. And the difference from that video to the last videos I've done is significant. So it's just practice and even the very last one I did just last week, okay, well, I'm going to try this shot and see what it looks like, and just playing around with it is really the big test.
So talk about, like, you have a thing here. Talk about some of your things. Talk about your equipment, the software that you use, and at the end of all of that, a little bit about the cost that it took you to purchase all of this stuff to be able to do it.
So this piece of equipment right here, this is just a camera slider. You literally, it's what it says it is. You put the camera on and you slide back and forth. So some of those nice panning shots you see, that's the slider.
People think when you do that, you have to move a long way with it, and you don't.
No, I'm going maybe about a quarter of the way on this actual slider. It's very little makes a big difference. So I have obviously this. I have a tripod. Everything can get expensive. Camera-wise, I have what they say is it's a mid-level camera. I didn't buy the cheapest, but I didn't buy the most expensive either because, well, I didn't know how well it was going to turn out. So, I have one that you can, it's a mirrorless camera, it's called. The model is a Sony a6000. There's higher models and there's lower models. It's whatever works for you. But it was a very easy camera to use. That's what when I went in and said, I want to buy a camera that's not the bottom barrel, but I'm going to be able to learn how to use the functions and all the capabilities that a higher end camera would have and start from there. So, and that's honestly it for equipment wise. As far as software, currently I use the free software on with Apple computers, iMovie, and that's it. So
how much would you say, if you were to take all your equipment right now in the current state that it is, how much would you say you're into it for?
For everything, I would say it's about $1,000 to $1,100.
Okay.
So not, it's expensive, but it's not a big investment considering what you can, just on the camera itself, what you can pay.
Well, and property tours alone, I mean, to get one professional one shot is going to be $500-600.
Yes.
And so the work that you're doing, able to reproduce that for that is unbelievable. Tell us a little about the editing process, how you go through that.
So obviously you'll go and you'll do all your different shots at the house. Usually for time frame, now I can get it usually done in about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. Whereas before it would take a little bit longer because you don't know what you're doing. And then editing process, start with the music. I buy all, it's copyright-free, royalty-free music. Yeah. Just so you can
have something in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Start with the music. That kind of sets the tone of everything. And then once the music's in there, then you start laying in your clips and cutting them and editing it and adding whatever words you want to it and everything.
And is that a hard learning curve or is it pretty intuitive?
Well, iMovie's I think very simple, depending on your technical skill, depends on that. But it took me, I was a few hours, and I was, you watch YouTube videos quite a bit and do a bunch of reading online, and all the information's there on everything: how to shoot the videos, how to set up the camera, to everything like that. It's all out there.
So you should invest a little bit of time.
It's a lot of time, yeah.
So once you have the video, where do you distribute it? Because obviously getting eyeballs on this video is important. So what is your process?
So the process is once the video is done, I'll put it on YouTube, and then from YouTube I'll advertise on my personal Facebook page. I've advertised on, obviously everybody sees it on the CIR page. Whoever wants to see it, friends are sharing it and sending it. That's the important thing, is just trying to get somebody to share it and trying to get it out there, right? So,
What has the response from your clients been?
I have not had one person say, "Oh, I didn't think that was worth the time." Once they see it and they see the time and the effort that you've taken.
That's probably the big part, is the fact that you're in their house, you're doing something and you're working. Like on a basic level, there's just probably something to that.
I think it's the value add that you're trying to show, especially in the market that we're in, that maybe their listing's not moving as quick as others were in previous years. They're thinking, okay, well, what's he doing differently than other realtors? And I think this is just something that that would add to your services, right? So.
And it makes you so much more referable. I mean, the clients are able to,
check out this video that my realtor did for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I've noticed that clients, whenever we did different things for their houses, they were the ones who were sharing it more than anybody.
Absolutely.
Obviously motivation, there's hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line, but they were just so motivated. Hey, this is our house and stuff. Yeah. And then the inevitable comment they look at and say, geez, it looks so nice. Maybe we don't want to move. And you always have a joke. Thank you. So, yeah.
Very cool. So I guess maybe the last question for you. Have you used your videos in your listing presentations? Is that something that you kind of talk about now? Have you found it's gotten you more clients? And have you found that in terms of actually getting showings, that it's made a difference? So just, I guess, overall bottom line on your business by using video.
Results.
You know what? It definitely has, I'd say, piqued some interest as far as interviews. Like, okay, oh, look at this video that my realtor did, and every first comment I get from the person I'm sitting down doing a listing presentation with is, oh, so-and-so showed us the video that you did for their house. So that's actually a good comment.
That's huge, yeah.
As far as the listing presentation itself, if they haven't seen, video's relatively new for a lot of people in real estate still, even though there are other companies offering it and stuff like that. I definitely throw my best video on if they want to see it. I leave it up to them. Do you want to see the video? This is something that I will do regardless if you want to see it or not, and kind of go from there, just because it's part of the marketing, right?
Very
and
cool.
It's part of it. So.
Thank you very much for sharing. If somebody wanted to contact you just for the equipment that you use, your favorite how-to video, is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
That being said, if you'd like to contact Lee Boutin.
That was for listed equipment, not to use his equipment, by the way.
Yes, but if you want like kind of a, I bought this, and this, here's a great how-to video. Lee's fantastic. He shares a ton of information, so feel free to contact Lee. L. Boutin at CIRrealty.ca. It's pretty easy to get a hold of people around here. Our emails are quite standard. So
Thank
you for coming on, Lee. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. We have a cool. Before we sign off, we have a pretty cool meeting next weekend. Not next weekend, next Monday. One of our guests is Peter Ng. He's at our downtown office. He runs a new team. But one of Peter's really big differentiating points is that he does a lot of very big development marketing. Huge. Lots of condominium complexes will hire him out, new infill developments, and he does the marketing plans for it and kind of, the big sales to all the realtors and coming up with really neat promotions. So he's going to come on and talk a little bit about how he does that and some interesting tidbits and takeaways for you guys, if you wanted to do that or even to bring it back down to your own marketing, what's successful. So tune in next Monday for sure.
Yeah, and we got a great video to take you guys out. Tony Robbins talking about how to be attractive, and thank you to Robin Moser for sharing this on the CIR Agents page. So we'll see you guys next week. Lee, thank you again so much for your time.
Have a good week.